Welcome back to Digibros.
What's up?
Victor's lost in the forest temple.
I'm not lost. I know where I'm at. I just need to get a key.
Okay, not conventional definition lost as in I literally don't fathom my surroundings, but
I gotta redirect this tunnel.
Go the
Swagger. It's not behind me.
What? The eyeball?
It's right here.
Oh.
Bro. Whoa! Oh shit! Whoa!
Escher-tastic.
Dungeons cray.
MC Escher, that's my favorite MC.
I wish there wasn't a slight pause at the end of your roll. That's
shit, you gotta get that.
That's the boss key.
But that slight pause is when you say you in the next roll. You just chain rolls.
Oh god, that motherfucking hand is right above me.
Oh,
help me!
Something about your phrasing filled me with like real terror.
It terrifies me every time,
dude. No, like not for the game, like for real life. Like, cause you said, oh, and I didn't know what you were talking about.
Oh man!
And like I'm thinking about it, and I looked up at the microphone that's like hanging right above our heads, and I'm like, and I think about that, and then I could just feel like from the ceiling like a hand grabbing my head.
Well, you
like,
could hear that sound effect that it was making.
I couldn't hear it at the time.
It was like.
You just.
That's how I knew that it was.
The way you said it and the fact that I had no idea what you were talking about fucking just filled me with a real terror.
Real steel. Lock on, you shit.
I really did like exhaust myself with that rant from 2 episodes ago. Like,
yeah, that definitely took a lot of energy out of. We need to eat more fucking hot peppers and shit.
No, I don't mean like that. I mean like my eyes hurt.
Yeah.
Like I have physically deteriorated as a result of the amount of effort I put into ranting about video game consoles.
Jesus Christ.
I feel like I had something else I wanted to talk about on this show tonight. Oh, maybe it was the weird ass day that happened the other day. Remember we were talking about how it was a weird day 2 days ago?
What happened? I don't remember.
Okay. It was
I do remember it being
the dress
a weird day.
The dress day. The dress?
What? The dress?
Have you forgotten this quick? Is this the
yeah. No. I was like, what are you, the dress date? Did I wear a dress? I don't remember.
What's great about this is that
it was a strange day.
What's great about this is that to our viewers, it will have been long enough that they won't be as annoyed that we're talking about it. So for those who don't remember, but you probably know what we're talking about because it was fucking everywhere.
Yeah.
There was a day where suddenly, out of nowhere, on the news, exploded. First, some story about llamas. 2 llamas had escaped somewhere.
From Quebec.
And then suddenly, this dress starts trending everywhere, where some people saw it as blue and black, some people saw it as silver and white, and everyone started arguing about it for no reason. Personally, I always saw blue and black from the beginning.
Yeah.
Most people saw white and gold from the beginning.
Yeah.
And all kinds of science and shit was done to prove that it was blue and black. So I guess my eyes are the least broken or the most best, broken. Bro. I don't know.
You're the most coolest.
But I knew it was blue and black from like the beginning. Cause, like as soon as I heard about it, I saw like Amazon listings of the dress and shit.
Favorite deputy.
Anyways, and Jesse Wood thinks it's white and gold, and he will probably blow up my comment section, cursing me out in a blind fury because he refuses to believe that it's not white and gold.
It's blue and black
because of like Gold Dust and Stardust or something, the wrestlers. But anyways,
hey, fuck you,
the dress like suddenly, all of a sudden, the day after that broke, like everyone's talking about the dress. It's all over the news. It's all over Twitter and the internet. It's just everywhere. I just love
when the news picks up stupid shit like this and they take it
it's
so
super
seriously.
Weird. And it was on the news
really
all
cracks
day.
Me up. There's like, this is a national phenomenon.
Right.
Nobody knows what fucking colors dress is.
So the dress is all over the news. And then Leonard Nimoy died.
Oh yeah, that was weird too.
And that was super depressing.
That was the first day of Ring of Fire Con.
It wasn't necessarily like super weird because I mean, dude was old as shit.
Yeah.
He died of being old.
Oh, there was inside. I won't go on about that, but all right.
It
was something like I'm sitting with Hope and our other 2 friends and they were like, yeah, Leonard Nimoy died. And I sense just like he was old, and they've given me so much shit for that.
That's what he was just
exactly. He
died in
was
the
old. I was
hospital
like,
of
is
being
anyone?
old.
My implication was like, is anyone surprised? Like he was old as hell, you know?
Right.
Like we expected him to be going any time, but I was such an insensitive like dickhead by saying he was old.
But anyways, so Leonard Nimoy died, and somehow this did not stop the dress from being all over the news.
Yeah.
Like, I guess because they were trying to, like, write up their pieces on Leonard Nimoy, like, because I think they've talked about him more throughout the week or something. But, like, they were still talking about the fucking dress all day. And then, like, I had spent all day editing my Spirited Away video, and Victor had been, like, at this con, and then, like, I spent, like, fucking hours, like, uploading.
And then I went and filmed the Globetrotters, and that's its own weird experience.
And then I had been fucking uploading the Spirited Away video to like all these different sites all day, and it was like sapping all my connections. So I was just like sitting around listening to rap music, and I had a fucking headache because I'd been arguing about the dress and like and making videos, and like it's
a fucking dress.
I had been editing for like 5 continuous hours, which is like not necessarily common. My videos are usually like don't take that long to edit, so I was just sitting there editing nonstop for like hours and hours, and I had a headache, and then like I'm literally about to make a video for Digi Does Anime and Digibro After Dark, announcing that this new video is out. Like I'm like ready to film it, and then someone messages me on Twitter and is like, "Oh, your account's back." My old account, you know.
Yeah.
Turns out I needed to wait 10 business days, not 10 regular days, and I guess I'd miscounted the days or something.
So
the channel came back.
Hella
And
days.
the thing is, it was so surreal that it like broke my mind because I had completely accepted it not coming
Freaks
back.
your mind.
I was like, I had totally come to peace with the idea that the channel was never coming back. I had set all my plans, and I had uploaded all my videos to other channels. I changed all the links everywhere. I changed links, you know, so that nothing linked to my channel anymore. Luckily, most things linked to my blog, so I mean, which is still a good place to link to.
Go.
But yeah, like I was so prepared for the channel to be gone, and then it just came back out of nowhere. It's just there it is, and I was just like, all right. So I already had all the stuff, like I was ready to make this video. I was like, oh, I guess I'll make it for my main channel now, you know, just
I guess this one's backwards.
The surrealness of it, even though my channel was back and I was happy, made my headache even worse.
Yeah.
So then I was just like, I can't deal with today anymore. And I remember I came to your room and I was like, Victor, do you want to do I didn't even want to do
crazy.
I didn't want to do Ocarina of Time because you came in earlier and I was still working on my video.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, thank you. But I came into your room and I said, Victor, do you want to go to Wawa because I need tea? And you were like, no, I'm tired. And I was like, I'm going to bed. I can't deal with any more of today being a thing. It's too much. My brain's fried. So, yeah. That was a weird day. But my channel came back. And I think it's back for good now. I don't think there's much to worry about. It had a new copyright strike, but my channel didn't get taken down from submitting a counter notification, so I think it might be. And I feel like you remember that scene in the Boondocks when they shoot up the convenience store.
Yes.
And the guy's like, actually, I think I'm gonna be all right. Like, Frankie ain't dead. Frankie said, "Bring it on, bitch." That's me right now. I'm Frankie.
Was the same Frankie?
So, I think.
Oh yeah, it was Frank, and then they just called him like.
Right. Frankie ain't dead. Frankie said, "Bring it on, bitch."
Yep.
Fucking Gin Rummy the Third, Gin Rummy and Ed Wensler the Third.
Yeah. All right, swagger. We're about to do some ghost puzzles, bitch. I gotta shoot some fucking paintings, bro.
Oh
yeah,
man,
dog.
dude, this is calling back. Oh my god.
Shit, how do
Victor, this puzzle inspired everything.
Really?
For me.
Was it your puzzling game?
Yes.
Amazing that I still remember this.
Okay, man, this takes me back so hard. So as I've mentioned already, I watched my cousin play this game, and it was my favorite game ever by proxy. You know, like just watching him play it convinced me this is like the most masterfully created game ever. So and knowing that other people considered it the best game ever. No, what the fuck are you doing? Just put them together.
What have I done?
But put the ghost. That block is not necessary. Put the other four together. Anyways, fuck. You totally fucked with me.
Are you sure?
Yes, just get rid of that one, and you're gonna be too late.
Oh, you meant this one. I thought you meant the other one. I was like, what are you talking about?
This one.
You confused me, bro.
How could you not, like, obviously see the picture?
Bro, you confused me, bro.
Fucking blocks.
You confused me, bro.
The easiest fucking puzzle ever.
Ah, shit. Oh, now it's got a black square to make it obvious.
It's like, hey,
but now they're in, like, the weirdest formation. Son of a bitch.
Anyways.
I think that just actually broke the game.
No, it didn't.
No, it's not supposed to have black squares.
Just do it. It doesn't matter. You
I'm doing it. Just saying. Game is broken.
Jesus Christ.
It's a shitty game.
Anyways, what I'm trying to fucking explain is that I think we explained before that that when we were kids, like, I thought I was going to become a game designer and that I would make $2 million by mailing it to Shigeru Miyamoto. We talked about that on this show, right? I don't know what episode of what thing it was in, but we talked about that.
Take forever.
So the game that I was trying to design to become a game designer and make $2 million was called Puzzling. And the concept was that it was basically exactly the same as Zelda. The way the layouts of, like, the dungeons and shit were was just the same as Zelda. But at the start of each dungeon, then you had to solve a puzzle, like a block pushing type puzzle, like this one, based on this one.
Shit, fuck my ass.
Why is it so fucking slow? Oh, you're fucked.
Fuck everything. Why did it have to be in the most inconvenient fucking... Oh my god. Okay. Okay, this will be easy. Shit, get off the block, you dipshit, Link. Go fuck yourself.
So, yeah, every dungeon, you started off by solving a puzzle, and then that would spawn all the enemies in the puzzle, in the dungeon. And I mean, that was it. Like, from the perspective of an adult, you can immediately say that this is a terrible idea and serves no real gameplay purpose. And what does the puzzle have to do with the rest of the dungeon? But as a kid, it seemed I was like 8.
Yeah.
This seemed innovative and interesting.
I was making my own game too. At the same, because we would sit there and we would draw the maps for the game. Mine was called Buddy the Turtle. It was about a turtle.
Wow.
And then it was like,
this.
I remember it was a bunch of dungeons. Every dungeon had its own element theme. And then it was just like a bunch of, it was basically like, in hindsight, it was Phantasy Star Online before I ever knew that was a thing. It was just a bunch of corridors, and then you go into a room and fight a bunch of dudes.
I mean, that
was all it was.
That's essentially exactly what mine was, but it was usually like...
It had elemental dungeons, and it had different items you would get in each dungeon, because that's what I cared about in Zelda, was that you got weapons.
If you looked at my maps and stuff that I drew, it was always like, just like corridors that had like enemies in them, but there was usually like some kind of switch to open a door that was hidden somewhere, you know, so it was like the lightest amount of puzzle. But yeah, the main character of the game Puzzling was named Tikal.
Oh fuck! Ah!
Tical, and that became
I totally forgot that's what that was from.
Right.
It's so like, oh my god.
So it was just like a name that I don't remember how I came up with it. I think it was just random. But yeah, it was Tikal, and that was the name of the main character from Puzzling. And then when I was in like the 6th grade, then I'd been working on this game for like a while, and I never actually finished drawing all the enemies and maps for it, but I'd gotten pretty far. And then when I was in 6th grade, I started getting more interested in writing. And this was around the time that I started, like, decided I wanted to become a writer, which is how I felt up until I decided I wanted to become an analyst, which is still a writer, but, like, not the same kind. I wanted to be a fiction writer. So when I got interested in writing fiction, then I started writing a sequel to the game Puzzling. That was a novel called Puzzling 2 Golden Fantasies.
Yeah.
The Golden Fantasies comes from Golden Sun and Final Fantasy.
Wow.
I had never played any Final Fantasy, but I knew the reputation of Final Fantasy as like the greatest, you know, like RPG story. And in Golden Sun I had played and I loved it. So,
Yeah.
Puzzling 2 Golden Fantasies.
Woo.
And it had like the son of Tycall named Tyjen and his sister and like some other characters.
Wow.
I wrote like half of it. It was gonna be like 100-something pages, like lined paper pages. I wrote like half of that, but never finished it. But anyway, when I started using the internet in 2002, 2002, I named myself Tycall because of that character.
Yeah.
And that was my internet name for like
The
3 or 4 years.
longest fucking time. No, it was longer than that.
It was not. It was
Maybe
only
it's
3 or
just
4
because
years.
we still use it for some
It was
stuff.
just
like,
the formative
randomly.
years on the internet. Because my Yahoo was tycallultimate@yahoo.com.
Yeah.
I was Tycall on various websites.
That was like our Xbox thing, I think.
Yeah, it's still the name of our YouTube channel. Is Tycall Ultimate.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was Modal Soul Productions.
Yeah, but when you go to the link is Tycall Ultimate.
Whoa.
That's why
weird.
you recognize it from day to day basis.
What is this room? Why didn't I have to open it?
But yeah, I was Tycall Ultimate.
Oh, this is this place. Okay.
On most places, and then I had decided to change it, like, because the main message board I used, I would change my name like all the time.
Yeah.
But then in
Get some more
2006, I just like I'd gone through like a lot. This is like when I started being depressed and shit. And I'd gone through like a bunch of shit.
Like a little bitch.
Right, all depressed and sad and I'll sound like a little bitch. I had gone through like a bunch of drama, and I just wanted to escape everything associated with that name. Like I sort of reinvented myself in 2006. I just wanted to be a different person, you know, like distance myself from everything I'd been through and just be like, okay, we're starting anew. And so I abandoned the name Tycall Ultimate, and then shortly thereafter, I picked up the name 21st Century Digital Boy.
Yep.
And, you know, I'm not going to retell the rest of that story. You all know how it...
Bad Religion song.
Yes.
Shit.
The Bad Religion song, 21st Century Digital Boy.
Bro, am I trapped now? Bro!
Just push the fucking walls.
No, I broke the elevator. It's the funny thing.
Alright, well, I mean,
you
don't need it.
Okay, there it is.
Back.
I just thought it was fun.
Yeah. I'm not going to tell the rest of the 21st Century. You should know how it became Digibro if you follow my content, and everyone who actually watches these videos knows me well enough. That's it for this episode.
True.
Before we fight the boss. We're done.
Hey!